Hello everyone on my channel, I wish you a pleasant viewing.
Queen Charlotte Season 2. Everything we know so far, Queen Charlotte has become a massive hit in just a few days. Now we all want to know. Will there be a Season 2? The world of Bridgerton continues to expand, and we're all the better for it. Queen Charlotte. A Bridgerton story has captivated audiences with the exploration of the early days of Queen Charlotte and her love story with King George III. After binging the 6 episodes, people have started to wonder. Could there be a Queen Charlotte Season 2? Fans have fallen in love with Queen Charlotte, King George III, Lady Danbury, Brimsley, and more. Hollywood Life is breaking down everything we know about Queen Charlotte. Will there be a Queen Charlotte Season 2? Queen Charlotte Season 2 has not gotten the green light from Netflix. The first season dropped on May 4th, and Netflix hasn't renewed the series for a second season as of May 8. Given the massive interest right off the bat, the buzz for Queen Charlotte Season 2 continues to grow. Give the people what they want. The show was initially promoted as a limited series, but that could change. There have been questions, but I'm not having conversations about it yet, creator Shonda Rhimes told you. I could live with Charlotte and George forever, but we told a very specific closed-ended story that I think is a complete tale of this complicated, imperfect love. But I'm not ruling anything out because I never know. What does Queen Charlotte herself think about a possible Season 2? I have loved this character India Amartya revealed to you. She's fantastic. I feel very lucky to be able to portray someone who's so complex. I would absolutely love to do something in the realm again. What happened at the end of Queen Charlotte season? The first season of Queen Charlotte explored the origins of Queen Charlotte's marriage to King George III. Their relationship didn't get off to the best start. George tried everything to push Charlotte away because he thought he was protecting her and didn't feel like anyone could love him. George had suffered from mental illness since he was a boy and tried desperately. In the end, Charlotte loved George for being George. Her former George. She knew his heart, and that's all she needed from him. Everything else she knew they could deal with together. His mental illness had no effect on her love for him. You have half a husband, Charlotte. Half a life. I can't give you the future you deserve. Not a full me. Not a full marriage. Only half. Half a man. Half a king. Charlotte replied with this loving declaration. If what we have is half, then we shall make it the very best half. I love you. It is enough together, we are whole. In their later years, Charlotte and George live apart as his medical issues worsen. The final scene of Season 1 illustrates that the love between them is unwavering, despite the challenge. I love the fact that Queen Charlotte knows what to do to help King George, whereas young Queen Charlotte is at the beginning of that journey. Golda Roshable told Netflix. Queen Charlotte now knows how to communicate with the man she loves. She knows what he needs. She understands him. It's a lifelong journey for them, and you see that in that last scene. A second season of Queen Charlotte couldn't happen without India Amartya and Corey Milcherist as Queen Charlotte and King George III. If the show were to get a Season 2, we'd likely get to meet more of their kids as young. Queen Charlotte Season 2 would also likely continue to flash forward to the present Bridgerton timeline, so we could get more scenes with Golda Roshable and James Fleet as the older Charlotte and George, as well as Adjoa Andoh and Ruth Gemmell as Lady Danbury and Violet Bridgerton, 2 cast members, along with India and Corey, who you could rest assured would be back for Season 2, are Sam Clement and Freddie Dennis as Brimsley and Reynolds. Emma Thomas would likely return as young Lady Agatha Danbury, since she is one of Queen Charlotte's ladies-in-waiting and the Queen's closest friend. Queen Charlotte spin-off. Queen Charlotte. A Bridgerton story could also launch spin-offs of other series revolving around the characters featured in the first season. Hollywood Life spoke exclusively to Emma Thomas about whether or not she'd be down for a Lady Danbury-centric spin-off. Yes. Yes, I would. I think working with this crew has been such a massive blessing that I think if they make that decision, then I trust them. Emma told Hollywood Life at the Queen Charlotte event at the Pelly Center for Media on May 4. Whatever decision that they make, I am going to constantly trust them. So if they think there's a story where there's more to be told with Agatha, I'm happy to be on that ride. Creator Shonda Rhimes revealed she's also interested in exploring Violet Bridgerton. "I am obsessed with Violet, too," she told you. "She's very interesting as a character and has a lot of layers to her life that we don't quite know yet. It's also another complicated love story." Violet's story is told in the Bridgertons' Happily Ever After. The older Violet is played by Ruth Gemmell, and the younger version is played by Connie Jenkins.